Now, here's the thing. You can't go too loud because these things pop. But as we all know, this is another episode of UnNecessary. Brian Sturges. I am not Brian Sturges. You can follow me, BrianSturges.com, and you can follow me. That's enough. Follow me. You find me, and you can follow Cliff at Cliff Beach Music and Side Hustle Flow. I don't know if there's things here, but I want to take a moment and acknowledge that today is a very special Zoom edition. And we're doing a summer special series called the Running Scared Podcast, in which we're coming back for 4 special Zoom episodes on Zoom.
That's right. You didn't ask for it, but you're getting it.
You didn't get it. So we're doing a 4-parter Running Scared Podcast. I'm double dipping the chip, baby. All right, we're back. So, as some of you are familiar with the Running Scared podcast, it's a little bit off the cuff. It's a little bit more whatever Cliff wants to talk about versus what I want to talk about, which is usually people defecating in a TJ Maxx and then just going to Wendy's next door. But that's a whole nother thing. So I'm sure the music is stopped by now, whoever edited this nonsense. Boom. So Running Scared, baby, we're back. I have to find, I'll have to find the graphics of the songs. I'll have to do a little bit of a
I'm sure you got it somewhere. It's in the hard drive.
Running Scared, baby, we're doing it.
Rest in peace, Gregory Hines.
Gregory Hines. Sorry about the tap dancing age, buddy. And then of course Gene Wilder.
No, Billy Crystal.
Billy Crystal, of course, Billy Crystal.
Who does a mean blackface? I mean, Sammy Davis. He does a mean Sammy Davis. When he's in blackface, Sammy Davis. Great. Classic stuff. You couldn't do it now. Thank you, SNL.
You can't do it now? Or you shouldn't?
Oh, yeah. No, you don't.
Would you do Tropic Thunder now?
I would. I think, because the thing is, it's supposed to be acting, right? Like you can create any world. Because I know now, like let's say you have a gay character, they're like, oh, we have to have a gay actor. Like we're pushing to have that. It's like, what is acting? It should be whoever.
Kabuki. Yeah.
Like what's his name? Did Harvey Milk? He wasn't gay. I mean, he died now. Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Sean Penn died?
No, it was it Sean Penn? Oh, damn it! I'm thinking Hoffman. What did he do? What was the biopic?
He did heroin. Killed him.
Black Tar. No, but I mean, he did a biopic too, right? He did Capote. Sorry, I was confused. So yeah, Sean Penn.
But someone should do Philip Seymour Hoffman doing Capote.
Yeah. It's Harvey Milk. And so, Sean Penn, he dated Madonna back in the day. I'm sure he doesn't recognize her either now. Cute.
Yeah, she's a handsome gal. If you're into that sort of thing.
Well, remember when everyone was getting...
You have the Madonna, the Sophia Loren. You have 2 roots. Much like the cassette videos I have of that 80s miniseries that I don't believe actually happened.
Well, you do believe, Ruth?
No, I don't believe Roots was ever filmed. I don't.
Some of them are still out there, Well, I do love Ben Vereen. I think of him all the time.
Yes, I worked with Ben Vereen very briefly in the early 2003. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you shine shoes.
Okay. Well, first of all, I was shining his shoes, and he was like, "You don't have it in you," and I was like, "That's because I don't." Like, people wake up and they have that bluebird of happiness on their shoulder. I got a seagull just took a shit on my back, but such is life.
People will pay money for that. Start at OnlyFans, for sure.
Yeah, what OnlyFans would you do now?
But only Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah. There's something about that kind of teal jersey that really gets a man hard. So if you were to do an OnlyFans, what is your specialty? Because you can't just be like, I'm Cliff Beach, OnlyFans. Actually, if you go to OnlyFans / Black Cliff Beach, you're in for some fun.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'd probably just be like, can I fit this in my mouth? That kind of thing.
Oh, so so different objects. So like you're looking right in and be like, I want to see an 8-ball, not that sort, maybe both.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, I couldn't do it.
Like 26 marbles. Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
Like
that was the one.
That Asian woman who was eating all those random like seafoods, and she would bite it, look like pea and it was squirted all over her face. Refer back to earlier videos.
Yeah,
I got my YouTube update of the month, and they were like, "Congratulations, you've gained 0 subscribers." And I was like, "This is not worthy of it." And actually, I lost like 10 people, so they had the decency. They needed to. Why not just not send the email? If I've lost 10 people, then why don't we don't need to. You don't need to lie to me and be like, "Congratulations on 0," when the truth is -10.
Well, what they need is a way to find an audience. Like somehow you can be like, okay, I have this podcast, this comedy.
Well, I would have to do some promotion.
Yeah,
I would have to tell someone other than you that this doesn't.
But not the way they do ads. I'm talking about like something that like from your content, the algorithm could know like where people want to see that. You know what I mean? Like a little more AI-ish.
I don't want to have AI by my genitals. I would like to keep them separate. Now, I'm not saying that there won't be a machine that feels like a woman.
Like AI.
I'm sorry, you're suffering from AI. Your penis will have to be cauterized.
Yeah, I have to call them out just so people know they're still there. You know, I'm not a Ken doll down here. I'm a man, goddamn. Oh man.
Well, I remember that rolling skating incident of
that's
2020, I think it was, and you fell down, and as your scrotum scraped against the hard beaches of Venice Beach, you said, "This was a mistake."
I said, "Oh no, my fuzzy peaches, fuzzy peaches. Summer is here."
Speaking of genitals, how are you doing down Mexico way? I remember last week's episode of Unnecessary Talk. I know.
Oh yes. Yeah, I'm all good. That's all cleared up. Thank you to Dr. Rosenswag. You know where you are.
Oh, Rosenswag! You're always gonna bag with Rosenswag, but it's like,
not good stuff. I always look for a Jewish doctor. That's just my preference. They have a bedside manner. Now I hear they're sending doctors actually bedside manner back to your house. There's a program where they have house calls again.
It's called hospice. It's when you die.
Yeah. It smells bitter almonds. I smell bitter almonds.
You know, when they come in, like a Dominican woman comes in and she just carries a metal bed with rails by herself. She sets it up. You have moments to live. It's over.
But this will be valuable for you. I started working after that health thing with a dietitian, doing some new stuff, and weight's coming off now.
Oh yeah, good. Yeah.
If you want any info, I don't know. I
don't need a guy who lost 2 pounds in 1 week to give me fucking diet advice. All right? Drink your goddamn lemonade and water. Hydrate, Crystal Light, 0 calorie nonsense. But
electrolytes actually.
Now, my wife is 9 months pregnant. So as you know, I'm doing no exercise and only every night we have ice pies. Sometimes I combine them. I blend them up with a Snickers bar and I freeze them. I put them in my milkshakes.
Do you go to the doctor and get checkups? 2,
I was supposed to, but he canceled on me. I need to actually call and reschedule because the longer I wait, the longer it'll take for the year again to the insurance. So I need to get in there.
The thing is with you, it's different than me. Well, I mean, it's different though because you're too bad. Called it. Time of death. Yeah.
Can Tim Hall edit this from?
You're a white man, so that's a different, genealogy. And then from there, you're also tall. So, like, if I was 6'6", we wouldn't be having this conversation. I'd already be skinny. Like, it's height.
So if you stretched out.
Density. Yeah.
So what about all those fatu balubas? Remember Violet? She got all violet, and then they just rolled that bitch into some room, and sexual things took place.
Oh.
And they were like, "Don't ever tell, or you'll never get any more candy." And she was like, "Oh, okay, just put me back to a normal girl, please."
Yeah.
Some rewrites happened after a while.
They're like, he's sucking. It doesn't dissolve. It's an everlasting.
Come on me, on my face. I'm slightly underage and pretty. No, I shouldn't. I regret that, but it will be in there, and
it's
forever.
Yeah, but like
there's no edits.
Well, see, society, because people died earlier, so like middle age used to be like 15, but now it's different. You know, that's what because before, I mean, like 6-year-olds worked and smoked cigars, and like my great grandma was married at 13 to a man who was like 30. That happened back then. It was very common. So now all of a sudden it's like, oh, 13 is no good, but 100 years ago, 13 was fine. You know, life.
Which is wrong, right? I mean, we are in Hollywood. We are in a land of liberals. You should see these.
You can't have a straight. You can't have a straight line. Like some 13-year-olds are very mature, and some are not. Like,
well, we'll play this in your deposition. R. Kelly, do you like teenage girls? Explain teenage girls. Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is that we have all these. I mean, you have to make hard rules. Although when you make a straight line, it's like 18 is a cut. Like there are people at 18 who are not mature. You know what I mean? Like they don't have the mental capacity to make that type of decision or not.
Yes.
So it's not like you can be like,
that's why I often hang out with bottles of Chardonnay outside of a graduation. I think, which one of you ladies have been untouched for 4 years? Are you 18?
Yeah.
You 18?
Do you like champagne?
Will you be 18 soon?
No, but I mean, a lot of people when I was growing up, or like not my generation, but the generation before, it was like you got married either after high school or right after college. So now I think people have done career and other stuff. They pushed it back so much further now.
Oh yes, I mean I'm an old dad. I mean, I should be. My buddy Mike's kids, you know, they're going to college.
Yeah.
They're in the other room.
Yeah. It's like you could have a kid or go to jail, but at least one sentence will be over in 18 years. It never ends.
Yeah. Plus, we got this other one coming, so she really. She really wanted to make sure it was just over.
You guys picked the name and all that?
We've narrowed it down to a couple. We won't say because, you know.
Yeah, but you're going to look at it and just decide?
No, I think she has some opinions. She's kind of keeping the family middle and last name. So she has dibs on the first name, but some of her choices are ridiculous. So,
okay. Well,
you know, so basically whatever she wants will be the first name as long as I don't hate it. But
are you keeping it like with the first letter of the same or you're going to change
it? Possibly not. I don't want to say things.
Well, you got some options. I got some options. I got that. I got 25 other lists. Nothing's holding me back. Can you believe that we do this and we put it out? Well, see. Oh,
I miss Tim because
he anchors us and his plane.
No, it's more of that he does the editing. So I can just walk away and be done.
Have you seen what he's up to? Have you been keeping up?
I know.
Oh, I'll at the break. I'll send you a thing. He's been making like this gigantic wood table, like carpentry for a train set for his father-in-law. It's ridiculous. Like it's huge. I mean, it was just like, it's all in the Virginia peanuts, just cutting it up.
Tim Hall is doing man work?
Yeah.
Aren't his delicate archer fingers, aren't they going to be calloused? Unless that's what he's looking for.
Yeah. He's all knuckles now. It's like further back. No fingertips. Just get over there, you.
I heard a thing that T-Rex might have been a bird or had wings, basically. The reason that the arms are there is because they're actually flightless birds. So if you took their exoskeleton and you put wings out from where they had hands, interesting little...
That makes sense. If they exist.
Well, yeah. I mean, I've never met one,
Oh, yeah.
I remember on Friday nights, remember in the 90s, some of you children will, the older children, it's like, what was it called? Dinoland? It was the dinosaur puppet show at TGI Fridays.
Oh, yeah, with Jim Henson, the dinosaurs.
Was this called the dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Creative name.
Yeah, but not the baby. Not the baby.
Yes.
That one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who are those actors and where are they now?
Well, that show at the time, was pretty good. Like it was critically acclaimed for a bunch of stuff because it was supposed to be like the Flintstones was, where it was like an adult cartoonish type of thing.
Much like puppetry of the penis.
Oh, well, that's more of origami from what I've seen. The hamburger and the hamburger. Grimace celebrated his 65th birthday. No, 56th birthday.
Happy birthday, Grimace. I heard he has a shake.
Yeah, you still have time to go down there and get the shake. It gives me the shake, so I won't have it, but you can still get either Big Mac nugget.
This is it. Once the old lady has this baby, it's going to be back to salads. And I like how there's been the only through storyline is unsuccessfuln's and weight gain.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't know that Grimace was black because he's purple, but then like when I saw the meal, I was like,
what was the meal?
It's either a Big Mac or chicken nuggets and that Grimace shake, which is like this purple sprinkle, like anti-diabetes shake.
What is the Grimace shake? I don't want to do any editing.
It's purple, but it doesn't have a flavor. Like it's not blueberry.
I have an idea. We sell something with no Grimace shake. Go, Tim, look this up for us.
When did we start celebrating Grimace? I mean, I know Ronald McDonald they got rid of, but like Birdie and the other one, Hamburger,
okay.
Like we don't celebrate their birthdays.
Well, they have that meat recidivist. So it's vanilla, soft serve, and berry flavors. So it's their ice cream with berry flavor.
Oh, it is berry. Okay. That does make sense. There's no purple berry. I'm assuming it's blue. Yes. Is it berry TM? And is it spelled IE?
They actually put they blend an old blackberry into it. Well, I feel like we should go on our break. We should just go to McDonald's and get Grimace shakes. And you can't go to McDonald's /UNT for whatever. I don't even care. I'm so happy these are on Zoom. I am so busy, yet nothing's happening. Does that
McDonald's always around?
Okay, back to
like Starbucks. Oh, go ahead. Yes, you're so busy. Busy.
I like when there's a transition and then you bring it back for one sentence and then you're like, never mind, go back to saying what you were saying. I was saying a thing, it was irrelevant. I'm just saying words to fill the time because the first 5 minutes of this was trying to get you to connect to audio.
Yeah, that was on me. I don't know what happened with that. But
I'll be curious to see what.
But it's weird though because you could hear me though, so that's weird to me. Like, do you think it'd just be like no audio, you're muted? But it was only muted on my side to you.
I'm not saying Zoom doesn't like you, but
it's racist. It mutes black people, and I'm tired of it.
Yeah. Well, a creative editor would mute you for the next 10 seconds while you're saying whatever you're about to say now.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for saving me one edit.
But yeah, what is happening in the black news? I feel like I'm out the loop.
Well, I heard Rachel Dolezal is back, better than ever. The white woman who took over the, what do you call it there? The black
YMCA?
What would the black YMCA be called?
BYMCA?
bring your own.
Yeah, bring your own.
Bring your own male Christians. Yeah. Like what?
Yeah. Oh. They're like, why don't you move that stuff over there? That's where you listen to.
If you had to be one of the village people and showcase that on your OnlyFans, which what would you be? I'd be the construction worker because I already have.
I was gonna say I'd be the Native American because I want that casino money.
Yes,
and people to because basically I could pull that card. It's like a black card, but I feel like Native American card is even easier because there's not a lot of them concentrated together.
But it's a stronger card.
Yeah.
I feel like the Native American card.
Yeah.
Trumps.
No, they went through a lot. They went through a lot. I mean, I was like, Ohio setting the too much. Well, I'm just letting you know about the too much. Go ahead.
Very good. One of my acting partners was Native American. And that's a story that I just told. That's pretty much the whole story. Actually, really nice guy. They had a wrestling
Yeah.
foundation up in, I think, one of the Dakotas. Fascinating story.
Oh, that
out
is
to you,
something.
buddy.
Was he like
Shout
really
out to
fit?
you.
Like, did he look like he'd be last?
Did you-
Or he
did
like
you see
one of
was
those
he-
warriors? Was he really fit? Yeah.
I would not describe. I would not. Big boned is how I
Yeah.
would describe it,
Well, I just,
but not like
I
big
always-
cheap.
No, yeah, well, yeah. Of course.
You know.
I
And
just
every time
imagine
I
them-
win an award, I'm like, she'll take.
I just imagine them in my mind from movies or whatever, like kind of thin, no shirt, like walking.
He did have a shirt on a lot
Yeah.
of times for class.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then,
that's
but
good.
he was a big guy. He's probably 300, maybe 250, 300.
well, oh wow. Well, you know they have a lot of alcoholism.
He's a wrestler though. I mean, like the guy was like bag
Sumo?
of meat.
That's pretty big. Oh wow. Well, I mean, it's nice to be able to push it around. Didn't you wrestle in high school?
I did, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Back in my glory days. That was fun.
Yeah, when they grease you up, it's a go time. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, you know, if you don't bring your own grease, you're gonna get stuck
Yeah.
with that one that smells cheap. And then, you
Yeah.
know, in the throes of passion.
Did you ever whisper something in the other guy's ear, like when you're holding them?
Great offensive move is just to whisper like, "You smell really nice today."
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah, that's great. Yeah. You know, the
Never
older
let
I
me
get,
down.
looking back at it, I'm like, sports really are dangerous. Like the amount of times that I fell and people fall on their neck and their back, you're like, and then kids don't understand their own strength, and then they just
No.
throw somebody over the thing. You know, they watch wrestling.
Yeah. But isn't it amazing how skinny we were in high school? Like naturally.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because our bodies put more human growth hormone out at that age, or we just were more active, or food was better, like quality than it is now. I don't know. Or a mixture of the two. Or we moved around more.
Definitely. I'm gonna get ripped.
Nice. When's the last time you seen your dick? It was out the toe mirror. You know?
Oh, about 6-8 months ago, I'd say. It's
Yeah.
been up and down.
Yeah.
Once the lady's been craving. Once we hit like the 6-month mark, I'm like, yeah. But this will be it though, because it's dead. Yeah,
But
she
no
don't
more.
eat alone.
No.
I mean, and you know, keep in mind that I buy the ice cream. I'd be like, this is for you because you're pregnant.
Oh yeah. Well, ice cream is delicious. Now, do you have a brand? Are you loyal to a brand?
You know what I just had? The Tillamook mudslide. Hashtag Mullins up. Go to Tillamook /UNT for 5% off. Probably may not work. Probably won't. Probably will come up as an error. But the Tillamook, I like it. The mudslide.
Well, they make a lot of stuff. Because I used to know them only for cheese. And then I feel like ice cream came later. But it was good.
Yeah, the
when I
license
had
it out. It's really good.
Oh, yeah.
Really good. In fact, if you go to Albertsons or Ralph's right now, it's $2.97.
Yeah.
Great deal.
But do you like, there's ice cream from the store, then there's ice cream out. There's frozen yogurt, there's soft serve ice cream, there's
I like a twist.
custard.
I like, yes.
Oh.
Well, there was Freddy's up by
Oh, yeah.
92 Studios. That closed.
Yeah. They got Rita's. Rita's does the custard. See you around.
Rita's, yeah, that closed too, Culver City.
Oh, it did? It moved, I think. I don't know. It's around. There's one by me for sure in Palms. But, yeah. Oh, and gelato. And Italian on it. So, look, I feel like you're an Italian, man. You would like a gelato?
I like gelato, yeah. I like a
I can't
twist.
tell what-
I'm a fat
I don't know
guy,
what the-
man. I like all ice cream. Who doesn't like ice cream?
Well, I don't know what the difference is. I know that custard has eggs, but I don't. And the frozen yogurt is yogurt, not ice cream. But I know, like ice cream and gelato, I couldn't say the difference.
I think it's the fat content. I think, but a different gelato actually has, I think, less fat, but it's like
Yeah,
whip up
because it's
the
a little more
cream.
ice. It's like icier, I think. And then there's like ice
Why
milk.
don't you go ahead and look that up for us?
And then there's Mexican ice cream. That's like different. You know, the paletas and the hilagos or whatever.
Montego.
Yeah. Baby, why don't... But yeah, there's a place, what's it called? Mateo. They make some good ice cream.
Similar to ice cream, gelato is made from a custard base of milk, cream, and sugar. The difference lies in the proportions of each, with gelato having more milk and less cream compared to ice cream. So I was half right.
Yeah.
There's less fat. I thought it was more. Gelato also doesn't usually contain egg yolks. So okay.
Yeah.
See, you learn stuff on this show. See, this isn't just two guys talking on Zoom for no reason.
Right. And then you got, sorbet and then popsicles. That's a whole different thing.
Gelato offers fewer calories, less sugar, and lower fat.
Well, I mean, I've had ice cream out of bananas. I've had an Australian ice cream that was like taro or tapioca or something, and fruit. And then there's some other. I mean, they make all the different coconuts and other stuff now, ice creams. But I do like a good icy pop. Been a while. I have to cut my lip.
Well, I get ices. Yeah, I get ices for the kid, and then I actually have a bunch. See, I'm old enough now to have a separate refrigerator for beers and beverages and little ice cream treats. So when she wakes up from her nap in the afternoon, whoosh, take out the old blade, cut it out. She loves it. I have that. Next time you're here, we'll have iced teas together. It'll be great.
I'm off the menu. It's too sugary for me. But I do enjoy.
Mr. Olympius here.
Well, I do enjoy. I'm just trying to live.
Let me ask you a question. Are we going to be doing TikToks for this Running Scared special edition miniseries that are loaded, or are we not? I'm asking you because this is your program also. I
mean, if you have them.
I have them.
Yeah, I mean, we can do them. It could be a mixture. We didn't do it in Running Scared before, but we could do it now. Or did we do it in Running Scared? It's been so long. I don't think we did.
We didn't.
I think we just talked.
So
yeah, we can add it as a segment.
You want to watch some TikToks?
Sure.
You want to hop on over?
Yeah.
Tiny Tim's TikToks.
We didn't get to talk about the strikes. Let's bring it up on the next episode.
Okay.
Next episode, remember the strike. So everybody's striking right now. Like UPS strike, SAG is striking, or director's one of them. The other writers are striking. Signs, Pickett. Wilson Pickett. You gotta know how to bone it. We don't have the right. Songwriters never strike. Like you never hear of like musicians. I guess the musician union will strike sometimes, but I'm
just going to keep all of that in, and then there it is. Talked about
point and counterpoint.
You can see, right? So I have
I choose that you do upgrade the storage. It's telling you at the top.
Well, that's because I got. This is just video storage for this. So here it is. You want to start? I'm going to scroll down and you tell me which one.
Okay, yeah. Hit me with that microphone on the left. Let's start from the top.
If you look at the beginning, I'll play it one more time. They were not prepared for her to come in.
Look at the jump shot.
And they were just like, what? What? What the hell?
Oh my God, that's so good.
If you know what's happening, go ahead and comment. Comment below.
It's good and terrible. I love it. All right. Yeah, I don't know what this is.
Wait.
Oh, no. Oh,
they were nice enough to show it twice for us.
Ooh. Oh my God, that is painful.
That's a drunk guy. It's like 11 o'clock at night. He's like, yeah, Arizona State won the ball game.
Nobody was watching out that a car was coming though. That's pretty crazy. That probably hurt, but luckily the drug was probably keeping him alive.
Losing it, Jake. Oh, shit. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Look at the size of that.
Dude!
Hermes python. Look at
You
him.
got tape on you? I know you carry tape.
Welcome to Florida.
God damn! Get that. Get this off. Yep.
Again. This is a white guy activity. You know what I mean?
I saw that
100%
and I
a white
said,
guy
wow, that's a big snake.
Check out this bike trail.
Holy moly. Oh my God. That is. Whoa. Insane.
This whole
There's a rope on the side of the cliff.
That only white people do.
How sick is this?
Would you do this?
Oh my
Nope.
days.
You get it.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah, I don't consider that a trail. That's a walking trail, if anything. Even that's too steep.
Hey, you feel like going swimming this weekend?
I reserve my comment.
He's mating with her. Punch him.
Get it out of the way! Get it out of the way!
This guy comes in at the end being like, "Good to help." Yeah.
I love how someone was like, get to shore. Like, obviously they would if they could, you know? But I guess it was a shark. They didn't say. It wasn't a whale.
No, those were seals. Or seals.
Oh, seals.
Those are
Oh,
seals.
yeah. They will hit you. Like, they will hit you with their nose and hurt.
They'll make fun of your heritage to your face and then just
They will.
casually swim away.
Yeah,
All right, here's another Tim Hall video.
I like it.
人很健康啊，来这个花山玩的时候一定要这个注意。
Where was the harness?
There's no safety regulations.
Who are these people? Who are these people?
We'll close with that one. I know what you're looking for. I saved
Okay,
it.
yeah.
Close it. Internet cafe. Teenager spends $45,000 on video games. The parents
I
came
think-
and they're beaten.
But I think that's the way to do it. I think public punishment should come back. Like, if they cost you that much money that you can't get back,
It's over.
I mean,
Here you go, buddy.
But you shouldn't have a limitation. I mean, you should have limitations on your kids spending with your credit card or whatever. They should just have blanket access because you've opened yourself up to that liability. Like, if you give them a card, they should have a limit of 500, 1,000. So they're not, they don't bankrupt you. Because you remember those 976 numbers? You remember people running up, having sex addiction, phone bills? You remember. You remember. Maybe you're still there. It's still help for you. Still help for you. But
Listen, she doesn't need to know about all of the credit cards. It's fine. And listen, by the way, if you want to join the Church of Hollywood, I just want to show you a clip from our new video, in which we're calling it a recruitment video. But just we want to make sure that you're what you say you are.
oh yeah. Oh. Pretty good. Not bad. I'll allow it. Oh, he had to really get close on that.
This is a long video of a guy. He's just checking everyone's testicles.
It's good to be thorough. Well, I wonder what it's checking for.
checking for lumps on the balls, right?
I feel like that would be better with a naked exam. I mean, I guess
I like
you could feel.
there's only the guy on the left who's standing up straight. This is a long video. It seems like something you might like.
I'm curious. I'd stand in that line. I always feel like I don't know if I had a lump, I wouldn't know.
I like that he's in camouflage, like you would see it coming. But
Well, he's a doctor. He's a military doctor.
it turns out he's just the janitor of the mess hall. And they were like,
Well,
you want to eat some rice and beans?
anyone can buy fatigues.
Well, here we are. Guess what? Since we're not doing anything, we're getting out of here. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? This was another episode of UnNecessary Talk / Running Scared Podcast Miniseries Summer Edition on Zoom. You can follow me, Brian Sturges, BrianSturges.com. Follow whatever. You can, of course, follow Cliff Beach at Cliff Beach Music, 1192 Studios, and get his book, Side Hustle and Flow, on Amazon. Hey, guys striking. You know, I get it. You know, AC, you want to eat, you want stuff. You know, don't be a scab. But if you do, you got to rip that scab off. I don't know what that really means, but maybe we should ask that doctor.
He would know.
All right. Say that you like to say the last thing. Say the last thing.
Now I got a hankering for some nuts. I mean, we'll see you next Tuesday.